They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the strike and guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-pound rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, keep the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. LPN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Man, y'all lucky I love y'all, boy, because I damn sure wasn't about to get on this bitch. But I said I promised everybody. Hold on one second. Let me get my man Supreme Cam hooked up. All right. So I got Supreme Cam situated. Okay. Shout out to my nigga Open the LDTV. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. All things big AMC FSG in the building. Shalom to my brother Supreme Cam in the building. Terrell Davis, what's cracking, my nigga? Peace and blessings to you. All right. So, man, I ain't even gonna lie, boy. I had some shit that I wanted to do. I had to do. But I was like, shit, I told the fam I was gonna keep it going. And I know how it is when you waiting on something. And I had a couple of y'all hit me in my damn inbox talking about, man, I'm waiting on the shit. So I can't just leave y'all motherfuckers waiting. That's like a damn dealer telling you he about to bring the shit. You waiting, you gotta play out there waiting. And a nigga never show up. I can't do y'all like that. So what I'm gonna say is this how we got down, right? So I told y'all I got locked up. So like I always told y'all, I was always a hustler. So when I got sent to the jail, I came into jail with motherfucking $1,500. So that's what I had on my books. And in my jail, you can order $80 worth of stuff. You know, you can order cartons of cigarettes and all that shit right there, all the hygiene shit. So you know, while I was in jail, I ordered a carton of Newports. That shit was like $20-something. Then I ordered a carton of Newport 25s. That's the 25 pack. That shit was like $26. And I ordered a pack of Marlboros. You know, we had a lot of white people in there. and then I ordered my hygiene. That's what I ordered the first week. And so as the week started drawing out, you know, one thing about jail, cigarettes buy everything. So motherfuckers started nicking. And like we used to get our commissary on a Monday. You had to put your commissary sheets in on Friday. But right around Thursday, motherfuckers started running out of shit. And they started to nick. So you know that's when you start giving people a cigarette for two back. We call them one for twos. Sometimes it gets so bad in the block. If ain't nobody got nothing, you can do one for four. Like nigga, I give you a pack, you give me four back. Extortion at its best. You feel me? But we used to go through. I ran a little store, and after about 2 weeks, no, it was about 3 weeks. I had all my hygiene I needed. I had all the different bags of chips and stuff. Because the second week, I got the cigarettes the first week, and I didn't have to buy cigarettes the next week because I had people that owed me. Like after the first week, I had about 19 packs of cigarettes coming back. You feel what I'm saying? Plus, I still had some cigarettes left over. So my $80 spend this time, I spent it on chips, candies, soups, and I got more hygiene. You can never have too much hygiene. You feel what I'm saying? And like Kool-Aids and shit like that. So I was set. Whatever I had left in my account, that's what it stayed at. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole time I was in jail, and then each week we have a schedule. We have a schedule that came out, and you know what you having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I ain't even gonna lie. When I was in the county jail when I was young, I used to eat that pork. I ain't even gonna lie. But we didn't have pork in our county. We had turkey, everything. It was turkey sausages. Everything was turkey. I ain't gonna lie. So some breakfasts, like I give a nigga a cigarette for his breakfast tray. So whenever they had biscuits and gravy, or scrambled eggs and grits, or boiled egg and grits, or turkey sausage biscuits and grits, I buy them trays right there. And my homeboy, he used to buy the pancake and French toast trays. I wasn't really too big on that pancake and French toast because it was like diabetic syrup. But my homeboy used to rock with it. And like also, I buy like lunch and dinner trays. Like on Sundays, 3 Sundays out the week, we had chicken. Like the first week of the month, the first Sunday of the month, you get barbecue chicken with rice and a carrot cake. The second Sunday, you get baked chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy and cookies. The third week, you get baked chicken with rice and gravy. And then the fourth week, you got turkey ham and pinto beans with cornbread. Don't nobody want that shit. So we got to the place where a motherfucker sell his whole chicken tray for 3 cigarettes. So I got to the point I didn't even want the whole trays. I used to just buy niggas chicken for like 2 or 3 cigarettes. So on chicken day, I bring out my 2 bowls and I have about a damn 8 or 9 piece of chicken. Everybody been done sold their damn motherfucking chicken for some smokes. Like that nicotine had people bad. Also, I had my bags of coffee because motherfuckers used to want a shot of coffee all the time. But I would buy the chuck wagon trays. Well, I didn't even want the whole trays. I just wanted the main course. But I would buy the tray. And like I had a couple niggas from my hood. Some of them was smokers and shit. I give them the rest of the nigga trays and shit. But I buy the chuck wagon, the chicken sandwich, Taco Tuesday, but it wasn't on Tuesday. But whenever we had tacos, just like the good meals, like the hamburger meals. I fucked up them hamburgers too. Like we had meals like that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that tray. So I used to buy motherfuckers trays and shit. And when it came time for me to go, and I got my time, I had to go to state prison. Like I think I shipped out. I think it was either June or July of 2011. I mean, not 2011, 2001. So before I left, I had all that commissary. I split it up with my homeboys and shit, but I already knew when I was getting ready to go. because I had already got my time, and they said I was about to go. But what I used to do also, like the last couple weeks, or if a motherfucker owed me enough, I would have them have their people send me a motherfucking Western Union. And it takes like 3 days for it to post on your account. And I give you some shit from my commissary wholesale. So motherfuckers used to do that. So like I said, when I got in there, I had like 1,500. By the time I went to state, my account was at like 32. I had made a good little 1,700 in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a hustler. So I got to the U spread. Now, when I was going there, I was dating my damn girl that me and her been dating for years. Her name was Seneca Davidson. And she was in high school. I had just graduated from high school, so she was in high school when I was going there. So, she was studying and shit, doing her thing. She would write me and everything. So I go to state. We get up there. We boxing all the time at state. And I remember I got we got into the thing with the Bloods and the Crips and everything, right? So they told us to meet at the chapel, right? So, I was affiliated with the Bloods on the West Coast side. You feel me? Treetop Pyru. But like I said, I used to fuck with my essays too. So, I had, I'm affiliated with the Mexican Mafia, really. Because, I told y'all once before how I saved his son and everything. That's my plug for life. I can still holler at them right now. So, went to the motherfuckers called us out, told us to meet them at the damn chapel. So we go down to the chapel. It ain't nothing but like 13, 14 of us. And that's when I told my nigga Hot. My nigga Hot, my nigga Wild Child, go from my city, from right up the street from my hood. He was a cold gangster. He used to be a shooter on the street. So I'm thinking, man, my nigga Marco about to put in this work. This nigga seen how many Crips was there. He left us for dead. That's why they put a hit out on him. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. So we go up in the damn chapel and everything, bro. It's about 50 of them motherfuckers, dog. And like I used to always say, I'm good for two, three if shit go right. So the preacher, he see us in there and everything. Then we just kicked off. It was just all of us in there brawling like a motherfucker for about like 20 minutes. And if you fight at the youth spread, them officers, they be taking their PTSD out on you, beating your fucking ass, dog. So they came in and they busted us up, beat us up, stripped us up. They put us in Icon, which is long term. So we got 6 months in the hole and shit. But Marco, since he left us, the nigga Wild Child, he put a hit out on my nigga Marco. And Marco still walk around to this day because he had his nigga named Butch hit that nigga with that blade. Marco was in the school dorm and he was walking the child. Nigga Butch walked up, had a damn toothbrush with the razor blades on it, about took Marco out. He hit that motherfucker, hit that nigga like 3 times in the face, tried to take that nigga eyeball. And Marco, he still to this day got them scars on his face and everything. But after my 6 months is up, it's 2002 and shit. They fucked up. They ended up sending me to D3 when I get out. Now see, D3 and D4 are processing dorms, right? That's the dorms where motherfuckers first get to prison and they're not gonna be there long because they're gonna probably go to green clothes and everything. So they only stay at the processing dorm between 2 to 4 weeks. So they just there, get their little shit and go. Now see, I was normally in D1, D2. That's the STG dorm, which is gang affiliated and the problem makers. So our dorms would be on lockdown most of the time. But they ended up letting me go to D3. So I'm over there in D3. I'm like, hell yeah. Because I'm over there with the damn New Jacks over there. So I had the whole pod sunning them niggas out. Like I had motherfucking all types of commissary when I first got there. Like I had them niggas clicking their card because you get $40 a week. You get to go up to the line and click your card. So I had them niggas getting me all types of hygiene, packs of cigarettes, food, all types of stuff. Motherfucking damn extorting these niggas. So they dropped kites on me, and the Sergeant Fountain realized I was in the wrong dorm. So he ended up sending me to D1. B pod. So they shipped me over to D1 B pod. So I get the D1 B pod. So when I first walk in the door, I see my niggas from the street. My nigga Ray Ray from the street. I see my nigga Juvie from the street. I see my nigga Jamal what's Shamika's last name? Jamal Woodbury. Cause I went to school with his sister Shamika Woodbury. Jamal was like 2 years younger than us. And I see they all sitting on their bunks and shit, like, just sitting on their bunks chilling. But I see a lot of motherfucking damn, motherfuckers eyeing me and shit coming through. So, my bunks downstairs, because see the tiers is an open dorm, but the bunks at the back of the wall. And it's like 20 bunk beds upstairs, 20 bunk beds downstairs. It's a 40-man unit. You feel me? I mean, it's 80-man units. You got the bathrooms upstairs with the showers. You got the bathroom downstairs with the showers, all open man dorm. So I think I'm on bunk 19. So I'm up top. I'm on bunk up 19 upper. So, one thing about that, I don't like sleeping on the bottom bunk in an open dorm because motherfucker catch you in the bottom bunk and they can do something dirty to you. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm making up my bed and shit. So when I come back, I went up there to talk to my homeboys and shit, and they acting all timid and shit. So I come back down the steps, and it's this white boy. His name was Miami. White boy named Miami. He was supposed to be a prince of the GDs. Like, he supposed to be a GD prince or folk GD, whatever the fuck they said that shit was, but he was supposed to be a prince. So when I came back down the steps, he walked up to me. He was like, this is a gangster's pod. So I was like, good, because I'm a cool motherfucking gangster in this bitch, right? I'm saying, somebody trying to tell me otherwise? So he walked off. He went and sat down and everything. So, I'm looking at the nigga. I'm like, man, I'm about to sun this nigga. Because I'm going to be honest, in the prison system, especially the youth spread, white boys don't get no goddamn love, bro. Like, white boys are June bugs, dog. We call them June bugs. Like, nigga, you don't got no rank. Like, nigga, you here to click your goddamn card. Like, nigga, you somebody's son. Now you talking about you commanding these black niggas and shit in here, like, and one thing about them niggas, they was so fugazi. Like the white boy and his folks and shit, they supposed to be folks, GDs, or whatever. Them and the Crips, they ran together. So it was always two timing on our ass. So, the Crips and the folks, they was running together talking about they brothers and shit, King David and some shit. I don't know the gist behind the shit. I just know it was always double action. But I used to keep that motherfucker blicky. See, I made a blicky out of a damn bed spring. I took one of the bed springs, straightened that bitch up and sharpened it. I had me an ice pick. And I was gonna ice baby a nigga, dog. I sharpened that bitch on the shower tiles. But Miami, I come down once he was sitting on my bed. And I said, man, if you don't get your bitch ass off my goddamn bed, nigga, I know something. So he looked at me. His little gangsters looked at me, but he didn't say shit because he already knew what was up. He knew I was about that smoke. Because before I got locked up in the hole, niggas knew. Because I used to box, bro. I would air niggas out, bro. No lie, I was about 30 and 0, bro. We used to go, if you was in an A pod or a D pod, if you was in an A pod, you go up to the top left corner, and the people in the booth can't see you. If you're in the D pod, you go to the top right corner, and you push the bunk beds to the side. They can't see you fight in the corner. If you in a B or C pod, then you go upstairs into the shower, and you fight in the shower. They can't see. So I'm quick to call a nigga to come to that goddamn corner and shoot the ones. Like, nigga, we can go to that corner. I done left niggas sleep in that corner. Police do their little rounds and see a nigga just laying in the corner sleep like he on nap in siesta time and shit, dog. Like, nigga, we can get it in. And he already knew. So we end up going to bed. I'm watching these niggas. The lights out was at 10 o'clock. And one thing, where you can't get up at the lights out unless you go into the bathroom, where the police, you spread police love to tax your ass. When I say tax your ass, they beat the fuck out of you, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm sitting up watching. I just had a funny little feeling and shit, dog. My nigga Alan Sostain, salute King, peace and blessings. Big BPN gang in the building. So I had a funny ass feeling, dog. I ain't stupid. Cause these little motherfuckers kept looking at me the whole time. So I ended up going to sleep. Next thing you know, I felt somebody hit me in my face. Boom. So I hopped off the bunk. So when I hopped off the bunk, I hopped off behind the nigga. So he's trapped between the wall and the lockers, and the only way out that corner is coming through me. They had this white boy that was going home in the morning. They had that nigga go steal off on me, to prove that he part. Like, I don't know what the hell they told that boy, because he was going home the next day. But he wore a hell of an ass before he went out. Cause I hopped out that motherfucking off that bunk, bro. I started to whoop this nigga ass on my grandma, dog. Like I beat this nigga down with like an 8-piece that had him crumple over the damn bunk. But I see the police already running in there, and they seen what happened. So I'm pissed off because I see Miami sitting there looking at me, talking about, yeah, nigga, yeah. And I'm like, you bitch ass nigga. They says, because they used to call me Supreme, and they were like, Supreme, chill out, chill out. I said, man, fuck this shit. So I tried to get to Miami ass before I had got up out the dorm. Boy, they sprayed me down and everything. I got gassed up bad. But Lieutenant Harrison, he was on the thing, and he knew I just came from long term, and he know I be respecting the officer. I don't bother nobody. And he know the little disrespectful motherfuckers. I be keeping their ass in check and shit, dog, because I don't like my dorm to be loud. So they know I make their job easier, not trying to, but I don't like a loud dorm. So he ended up sending me to D4. And y'all know what I told you about D3 and D4. Those are young boys' pods. So I ended up going to D4. I had to take a shower. I'm taking a shower, boy. That motherfucking goddamn hot sauce was running down between my legs. Boy, that shit set me on fire. That's how I know you don't take a shower when you done been pepper sprayed, because that shit burned everywhere. So I'm sitting up here flirting with the it was Miss Bullock. I'm sitting there flirting with the damn officer because she had to sit there while I was taking the shower. So I'm in the damn shower. Slogan one, salute King. I got the damn shower thing open so she can see the wood. I'm letting her see the wood while I'm soaping up and shit. Let's let her know. We had badass chicks that worked at Polk Youth Center, dog. Polk had them females up there, dog. So I'm showing her up and everything. So I stayed in that dorm for about 2 weeks until I started motherfucking down. Everybody in the yard had their ass clicking their card. So they ended up sending me to D2 D pod. That's where I stayed at. And I met my homeboy Sincere. He's from Fayetteville. His name is Vincent Stephen Lewis. Sincere. He had 18 years from armed robbery and shit. They got an armed robbery, 18 years. And see, me and him both was God body at the time. So my name was Supreme Apex to God. And he was Sincere God Allah. And they used to just call me Sosa, because that's what my people called me, Sosa. But we up in there. So the dorm that I got out of in D1, they found out that my homeboys and shit was from my city. So I was trying to tell my homeboys to buck up on that nigga Miami and stand up, but they was too cowardly. So Miami ended up getting all them out the dorm, whooping all their ass, getting all their asses whooped. So they ended up coming to D2. And some of the people that they had beating on their ass came to my dorm. So my homeboy Quee was in C-Pod. He hollered through the door, was like, look, that's that nigga that got Ray Ray. It was like three of them. I boxed all three of them in the corner, dog, like no lie. And then my nigga Juvie, he hit a nigga with a prison Glock. That's the lock in the sock. But then it was this damn boxer that was in there from Charlotte. And see, we can't stand Charlotte, nigga. His name was Cortez. I ain't even gonna lie. We had a fire drill. And me and this nigga ended up fighting in the damn doorways when they was going through the connectors. Nigga caught me good, bro. He knocked my damn right tooth through my lip. Like my lip was hanging on my tooth. But that nigga, I dropped his ass like twice and busted his nose. But that nigga had my shit leaking like hell. Cause my tooth, I still got the scar on my tooth, went through my lip. And me and him, I wanted to shoot that shit again, even though I knocked his ass out. They was like, nah, man, y'all good. Because we started this shit called D Block. Like when we used to walk in Chow Hall, you know, we got A Block, B Block, and C Block. We used to holler out D Block. And if it's your day, you still off on a nigga and knock their ass out on the way to Chow Hall, leave them slump. I mean, I know we used to do stupid ass shit, dog, but we wanted everybody to know D Block represented and send your shit. So you know, then we got the Christmas packs. My nigga Quee ended up stealing niggas' Christmas packs. They tried to jump him. So February get there, I turned 21. So as I turned motherfucking 21, the night that I was turning 21, 3 o'clock that morning, they came in there and was like, Smith, pack your shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? They was like, pack your shit. So I went down to R&D and everything. They came with a sheriff's car. The motherfuckers took me all the way back to Forsyth County Detention Center. And so I get to Forsyth County Detention Center. They dumped all my commissary, all my property. I couldn't keep shit. And then I had to sit down in the jail for like a month and wait because they was about to do transit. And the Fed people they had was about to go. See, if you come from the middle district, you gotta go through Hillsboro. Well, first you gotta go through it's in Burlington. I forgot the name of it. It's called I forgot the name of Burlington's jail. Raw salute, King. Peace and blessings to you, bro. My nigga Raw, let me rinse you up, bro. How you enjoying? Yeah, how you enjoying your new spot, Raw? I'm gonna have to hit you up, bro. I hope you're enjoying your new spot and everything. You feel me? Yeah, it's been a minute, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a text. But I hope everything going well with you, bro. And I appreciate you coming to my new channel and subscribing, my nigga. Appreciate it. This gonna be my other channel. But so I'm in the county. So my girl, she just started college, Winston-Salem State University. Now this the girl we went to church together. We grew up together and shit. Winston-Salem State University. This is her freshman year. And so I tell her, I'm like, baby, just go ahead and let me go. When I come home, we can start over. She like, no, why you want to stop? I'm gonna stay with you the remainder of your time. I love you. I'm built for this. She didn't even know what built for this was, but she said she built for this. So I was prepared to do my bid without her. And oh yeah, the place in Burlington is called Alamance, Alamance County. I was ready to do my bid without her, but she talked me into it. She talked it up real good, so I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm all prepared to bid with her. And they ended up shipping me out from Alamance. I mean, from Forsyth County. From Forsyth County, we went to Alamance. Alamance, we went to Hillsboro. From Hillsboro, we went to Tidewater, Virginia, Suffolk, Virginia. From Suffolk, Virginia, we went to Petersburg. Now that's a federal medium. From Petersburg, they shipped us to Lorton, D.C. From Lorton, D.C., we ended up going to FDC Philly. And from FDC Philly, we caught the plane to Oklahoma. And from Oklahoma, I got situated at Beaumont, Texas. All right. So I'm at Beaumont, Texas. I've been in down, this is down near the end of 2003. I've been in transit for like 6 months, almost about 4.5, 5 months. So I just get to the compound. I'm at Beaumont, Texas. Now I haven't had nothing to smoke or nothing for a minute. So, I get to the compound, I see my nigga up there, he give me a care package. And when you first get to a facility, they give you a care package. And in the care package, he gave me some suits. He gave me a pair of shoes, like some old ass shoes to play basketball in. Like he gave me some chips, some hygiene, and he gave me a pack of cigarettes and a pack of roll-ups, right? So he hooked me up. I mean, he didn't have much, but he gave me what he could, and I appreciated that shit. You feel me? But like usually when you get to a compound, like everybody that's in your group will put together, like everybody would chip in. So when a person new from like your city or your state come there, they have a care package to get them going. So they don't have to ask people for shit. Because when you start asking people for shit, that's when you start owing people for shit. And when you start owing people for shit, you got to start paying people for shit. And a lot of people can't pay the way motherfuckers want them to pay. If y'all understand what I'm saying. A lot of times people get butt jumped is because they owe. That's a lot of the reasons why. A lot of the reasons why is that they owe a little ticket and they can't pay it off. So ain't no better way to pay it off than to get shimmy shim, shimmy shimmy, sim symbol. Who got the keys to the beamer? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, they get it down and dirty. But so I got up there. I had my little flick, my pictures and stuff. Cause when you travel with the feds, you can only take like your legal work, and you can take like a couple letters. And in my letters, I had my pictures in there. You feel me? So that was my eye candy. And motherfuckers will give you stamps and give you commissary just to look at your eye candy, so they can get their rocks off. So my homeboys used to send me them damn eye candies, and the chicks that I used to holler at, I used to holler at a lot of them. I had them send me some little provocative pictures, but not naked. Don't have no butt naked, but some provocatives. So I had this little white chick in there, her name Melissa, and this officer named Jessup. He came in my room. I had just made up my bed, grabbed me a smoke, and was about to go out there and smoke me one. So when I came back, my room's tore up. I see my pictures tore up. I see my pack of smokes is balled up and tore up. I see my roll ups is dumped on the floor. And he called me over. He was like, Mr. Smith, I'm about to give you a write up. And I'm like, why? He said, because you left your room in a disheveled state. Like, your room can't be dirty like that. And you left it. And I'm like, what? And you didn't have your bed made up. Y'all give me 1 second. So I'm like, nigga, you did that. So now I'm heated. I'm like, bruh, first off, why you come in there and you tore my stuff up? Like, that's my personal property. Plus, he tore up a picture of my grandma. Like, so that had me kind of in my feelings. So you done came to my room, you done tore up my pictures, then you done tore up my smokes, and I hadn't been able to smoke in like damn near 5 months. And so then you talking about giving me a write up. So now I'm pissed all the way off. Like I'm pissed all the way off now. So I told my homie, "Do you got a jump?" So he was like, "Yeah, what you about to do?" I told him, I said, "Bro, I'm not about to do 10 years in prison like this. Like I ain't about to be this nigga bitch and none of this shit. Like he not about to play with me." So he just shook his head and he was like, "Well, man, you got to do your time how you do your time." He just said, "I wouldn't recommend it." I said, "Yeah, I ain't asked you. Just let me get the jump." So he gave me the jump. Also, Jessup, he's sitting at his damn desk. So I walk up, I come down the steps. So he stand up like he about to go unlock the door because it's about to be a controlled move. I walk up behind him, grab him by his neck, and start poking that nigga in his chest from behind, but I'm stabbing him in the front. But I'm trying to hold his neck back. That nigga holler. He starts squirming. He wasn't so tough then. Everything I'm jabbing him, I'm jabbing him, I'm jabbing him. He hollering. I think I hit him like 8, 9 times. But the deuces hit quick. The motherfuckers police came in there quick. They came in there, got me up off of them. They beat the shit out of me. I don't even remember the ass whooping, bro, to be honest. They beat me so bad they put me unconscious. I had to go to the hospital outside of prison. So after I went to the hospital outside of prison for like a week, they brought me back and had me in a 3-man hole. That means you can only come out 3 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for an hour, and to come out your room, the lieutenant has to be there, and the SARS and all of them have to let you out your room. So they had me on that. The first night back, it just had 12 o'clock count just cleared. I hear my damn door pop open after the count clear. It's about 6 or 7 of the motherfuckers. They came in the room. They had the electric shield and everything. They came in there. I'm trying to fight back, but they beat me down. They beat me bad. Left me on the floor. Came back the next night, did the same shit. The third night, they did the same fucking shit. And I'm like, man, I can't take no more of this. Like, I'm pissing blood. My body aching. Everything, it hurts to move. Like, these niggas in there beating me. And every time they beating me, I feel like I'm about to die. Like, bro, they beat me. Like, they really motherfucking damn traumatizing me with these ass whoopings. So when I heard the damn door click the fourth night, I just got in a ball and I was just like, man, god damn. They came in there, they punished me. I said, fuck this shit, dog. I can't take this no more. I declared a hunger strike, bro. See, with the hunger strike, they have to put you in an observation tank. So it's always a camera on you. So I stayed in that observation tank, drinking nothing but water. The third day is when your hunger strikes really gets official after you go 72 hours without eating. So that's when they got the heads of all the departments wanting to come down and talk to you and try to get you to come off your hunger strike. Because, if you go on a hunger strike, then the governor and all them start looking into it. So it gets to day 5. And my mom, I had sent the letter to a nigga down the hallway. And he mailed it out to my mom because they was checking my mail. And she had been pressing the governor of Texas and telling them what happened to me. So they on these people ass. So now I done been 7 days without eating. I done lost about 50 some pounds, 60 some pounds, bro. Like I'm skin and bones, bro. And like they talking about my muscles, my body starting to eat the proteins, and my muscles starting to cannibalize each other, right? But I didn't fucking care. So the head of the SIS, they work with the FBI liaison. He came in there to talk to me. He was like, "Well, you assaulted one of my officials with a weapon. That's going to get you a mandatory 20 years on a plea bargain." And I'm like, "Fuck! Like I'm never going to get out of prison." And he was like, "Look, have your mama drop this lawsuit that you have, and we'll drop what we have. We let bygones be bygones." I say, "Look, I ain't trying to be here no more, bro. Like y'all trying to kill me. I don't trust that." He was like, "Look, you drop this shit and you sign this papers, I'll get you up out of this prison." So I signed. I called my mom. They called my mom right there on the spot. No collect, no nothing. They called her straight, long distance. My mama, she all worried and everything, and I'm like, "Mama, just drop the charges." She's like, "Why?" I said, "Mama, drop the charges, or I'm never coming home." So she was like, "Okay, okay." See, my mom, I told you she worked with Blue Cross Blue Shield. My mama, she got a little pool. So my mama called the governor. She called it off. I signed the paperwork. The next day, these motherfuckers was true to their word. They shipped me off. I ended up going to Marion, Illinois to the Smooth program, 80X, 23 and 1, forever. Like you only come out 3 times a week. You stay in your cell. Everybody on the compound is in this shit locked down. Larry Hoover was up there. So I'm in motherfucking 80X. I was up there for like a year and some change until like I think August of 2005. That's when they turned all the old prisons got turned into FCIs. So the old prisons got turned into FCIs and shit, right? So they got turned to motherfucking FCIs. So people that was in the old prison, they got to get shipped out. So I ended up getting shipped to Lee County, Virginia. So I went to Lee County, Virginia, level 7 prison. I had a red card. So I was happy because I wasn't on 23 and 1 lockdown. My first week at Lee County, I got tried by a nigga named Hoscaller. Him and Riddick. We were playing spades. Now I had a red card. This nigga was about 5'8". He been locked up for 30 years. And we playing, and this is why I stopped playing cards. Cards will get you in trouble. I was playing with my nigga St. Louis. Nigga name was St. Louis. He had some bread, older guy. And we playing spades, but we playing $5 a person. And he putting me up. So we done won about 6 games. So that's $30 a piece. And St. Louis let me keep $20 worth of the shit, and he kept the 30 plus the other 10. And so, Riddick and Hoskala was mad and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So we played before Child Hall. This before I got a job and everything. Next day, St. Louis like, "Young Buck, come play with me again. We're gonna play these fools again." So we end up playing spades with them again. They used to call me TTK, Tabletop King. Anything on the table, dominoes, chess, cards, I was a monster at it. No lie. Ask anybody that was locked up with me. Dominoes, I can read everything that's on the board in your hand, everything. But because I used to play copy coop, and that's when we didn't play off the spinner. You feel what I'm saying? So we whooping their ass in spades again. So then we up like 5 games. Then we run a Boston. We run a motherfucking Boston. And anybody that gambles know a Boston means you pay double. Well, House Caller talking about, "I ain't paying no motherfucking double and shit." And St. Louis like, "Nigga, y'all gonna pay double." So, I'm smiling and shit because, I'm getting free commissary waiting on my property to get there. So he like, "Man, what the fuck you smiling at, little bitch?" And I'm like, "Whoa, why I gotta be all that, old blood?" I said, "Ain't you goddamn bitch." He was like, "Well, you a bitch if I say you a motherfucking bitch." And we stood up and everything. They broke it up because it was time to lock down for the 4 o'clock count. But he was like, yeah, nigga, I'ma fuck you. He told me just like that. And they told me Hoskala used to rape motherfuckers up there. Him and this light skinned nigga named Twin from DC. They like to rape motherfuckers. You know, I had long dreads. And I'm a handsome ass nigga and shit. This nigga told me he was gonna fuck me. So I was in the damn cell with my nigga Dread. He from Lexington, Lex Vegas. And he had a little jump. And he was like, boy, you better handle that. So they let us out at 4:45 after the count clear so we can get ready to go either to the yard or to dinner. So Hoss Collar right there. He was like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you good. You gonna be my little bitch now. I'm gonna show you. So I was like, nigga, you not gonna do shit. So you know me, I walk up to him and I fire off like a three-piece, like pop, pop, pop. I'm catching the nigga, dog. I busted the nigga nose, busted his mouth. Like I'm firing his ass up. Now, I ain't that big, you know, I was on hunger strike. And then, you know, I went to Marion. So you know we don't eat much, so we in the hole all the time. So you know I ain't as strong as I should be. I was about 6'3", about 180. This nigga was about 5'6", about 230. Big little motherfucker. So I'm speed knotting this nigga up, dog. Like I'm speed knotting, like just douching this nigga, dog. Like I done hit his ass about 8, 9 times. He swinging these slow haymakers. He can't get me. Too swift for him. You know, this nigga grabbed me by like the side of my pants and by my shirt, and like by the time you can breathe, I'm airborne. And then this nigga slammed me like Zonky off the Street Fighter. And when he slammed me, bro, I felt my soul go out my chest. He slammed the shit out of me, no lie. So then he scooping me back up, trying to slam me again. I'm locked onto the nigga legs and shit. He grabbed my dreads and he punched me in the side of my head, trying to get me to let loose. So he grabbed me again and he trying to get me up in the air and shit. So he got me. So I wrapped my legs around that nigga waist and pulled a joint out the side of my pants. And I started poking that nigga in his goddamn side, his shoulder. Poked that nigga about like 18 motherfucking times. And that nigga hollered, but I'm latched on to him. I got my arm locked around his waist, my legs locked on him. And he fall forward on me. And he rolling over and we rolling around. The nigga blood all over me and shit. But I'm like, nigga not about to fuck me. Right? So I'm jugging the nigga. They come in there and they break the shit up. So I go to the hole. It wasn't even on the compound a good week. So I go to the hole. I ended up sitting in the hole for about a year. Well, really 9 months because I got my charge. And they wasn't about to let me back on the yard, but motherfuckers politicked and got me back out on the yard. Hoss ended up going. I think they sent them to Hazleton, West Virginia. So now I really got that red card and I got to check in all the time because, you know, I got institutional violence. So I get a job in the kitchen. They found out I was a culinary chef. So I got a job in the ODR, the officer's dining room. So, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So, you know, I'm cooking little damn meals and shit. And the officers, they love the shit. And they coming through. And, you know, I'm not making them hit their cars all the time. Because, you know, these officers, they ain't making so much money. And they got to pay for all their meals. So, you know, they coming through. So while they doing this, they unlock the door. And I can steal shit out the kitchen and take it straight to the dorm. Like, I let the officers come get breakfast and lunch. I don't make them charge and shit like that. Like the ones that work the corridor and the ones that work the metal detector, you know, I let them eat free. And they know I be stealing. But then motherfuckers in the dorm and shit, they give me a list and like give me shit that they want. And you know, they have their runners and they pay me. So you know, I do it like this nigga named General. He from down motherfucking Louisiana. That nigga used to, or Colonel, not General, Colonel. Colonel used to make wine and shit. So, you know, he used to want a 50-pound bag of sugar and he wanted them orange juices. Like the orange juices are a carton. I mean, a box has 12 cartons. Each carton holds a quart. And each quart is concentrated. You can add a gallon of water to make a gallon and a quart of orange juice. So they use that for the wine. So a box of orange juice is $120. A 50-pound bag of sugar is $5 a pound, which is $250. But since I'm giving it to them inside the dining room, I just charge them 125 or 150. And they pay me and they get the shit out their own self. And what they used to do, they used to take trash bags and split the trash bag down the middle. And then they'll pack the shit up in it, then they'll wrap it up tight, then wrap it around nigga waist like a motherfucking rib cage protector. And motherfucker put their shirt and shit over top of it, then they put their coat on, and they just walk out like suicide bombers. So the rest of my time I worked in the kitchen, I used to make $100 to $300 a day. Plus the feds paid me $225 a month for my job. Now they had jobs like Unicor. Unicor used to make they would make anywhere from $500 to $800 a month. It was industry. So they used to get paid. They used to pay their child support from that shit. And see, also I used to gamble. And on the compound, 100 books of stamps is $500, right? And a book of stamps is 20 stamps. Now you had a book of stamps like the 37-cent stamps. If they wasn't tore off, that was a $6 book. If you had a brand new book of 39-cent stamps, that was a $7 book. And the 41-cent stamps was an $8 book. But they had to be all 20 and it couldn't be tore off. But if you got 20 single stamps, that's a $5 book. And once you have $100 books, that's $500. A nigga Western Union you the money in like 45 minutes. And they got the parlay tickets in there. You can gamble off the parlays. It pays just like Vegas. You can buy alcohol when alcohol comes down. Like everything. Like the shit, you can get everything on the street you can in the prison. You feel what I'm saying? So I did the rest of my time. I got out in February of '08. But the whole time I was locked up, my girl Seneca, she never wrote me. I called her with my own money. She never answered the phone. Like I didn't hear from her until like my last month. Then she was writing me every fucking day. Every day she was writing me. And when I got to the Fed prison, I had I think around $1,500. When I came home, I had $17,000 in my account when I came home. That came off me gambling and motherfucking working in the kitchen and having money Western Union. I had $17,200 in my account when I came home. That's how much I build up in the prison. Like I said, I'm a hustler. I used to hustle all the time. And I used to gamble like hell. Georgia skins, you make that money off the Georgia skin table. You feel what I'm saying? And like in the prison, you had motherfuckers that did all types of shit. But that's it for the night, bro. Like I done put in 54 minutes. When I come back on tomorrow, I guess I'll tell you when I got released. And we'll go into it like that if y'all want to. And or I could tell you about the shit that I seen in prison while I was up there about niggas getting bodied, niggas getting cookies took. It's up to y'all. I can continue with the prison or I can tell about when I got released. It's up to y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming out, man. Peace and blessings to y'all, bro. I'm trying to keep it going, man. Y'all hit that like button and everything. And y'all share it if y'all can, bro. Like I said, I'm trying to get this channel up and going. And after I finish getting through my analog, I start doing new content and stuff like videos and, commenting on what these women out here doing, what these niggas out here doing. Because you got niggas like academics, they think because they got money, they high value. Nah, you just a rich lick, a rich John, a rich simp. But peace and blessings to all y'all, bruh. I said I was gonna come on here for y'all. I didn't feel like it, but my word is my bond. I told y'all I was gonna come, so I did it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night, man. Peace and bless. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow in the daytime, but we'll be back on here tonight. Tomorrow night. Well, tonight, really, because it's 12 o'clock. But y'all let me know if y'all want me to continue with the prison or you want me to tell you when I got released and start going into the music. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to do. But peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all that came through. Smash the like button. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. It's your boy Apex the God, and I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get the striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK to anybody kill. I pop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. LN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. I got all those shit, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding.